When everything around you is in chaos, go silent. When everything seems to be falling apart, stay. And when everyone reacts with fear, choose to remain calm. Because true strength doesn't lie in the one who shouts the loudest, but in the one who can maintain serenity while the world tries to rip away their peace. In this video, you'll understand why calmness is one of the most powerful tools a human being can cultivate, and how it can lead you to success in every area of life. The philosophy of Stoicism teaches us that we have no control over events, only over our reactions. And this simple truth is capable of completely transforming your mental health, emotional balance, spiritual connection, and even your physical body. Because staying calm is a practice, it's a decision, and it's one of the greatest signs of inner power. We live in a world programmed for stress, bad news all the time, social media speeding up our thoughts, reactive people everywhere. All of this feeds anxiety, fear, impulsiveness. And the more you allow yourself to be pulled into it, the more you move away from yourself. Stoicism is the path back, the practice for those who want to have mastery over themselves. When you remain calm, you gain time. Time to think. Time to choose. Time to breathe. And that time is what saves you from impulsive decisions, cursed words, and heavy regrets. 1 second of presence is worth more than an entire lifetime of automatic reactions. And those who learn to master that second begin to truly create life. Breathe now, deeply. Notice what's going on inside you. Maybe you've been living on autopilot for weeks, maybe months, maybe years. But at this very moment, you can choose to slow down. You can choose to observe yourself. You can choose to break the cycle of reactivity and enter the field of consciousness. That decision changes everything. Write in the comments right now, I choose calm as my path. This is your pact with your higher self. And if this message is making sense to you, like this video and subscribe to the channel Motivation You Need. Here, transformation begins from within. Let's talk about mental health. Anxiety is born from trying to control what's outside. But when you accept that you cannot change events, only how you respond to them, you become free. Calmness doesn't eliminate challenges, but it gives you clarity to face them. And that clarity reduces stress spikes, regulates sleep, calms your thoughts, and brings balance to your emotions. Your body feels it when you are at peace. Breathing becomes deeper, the heart slows down, muscles relax. You sleep better, digest better, think more clearly. The body enters a state of regeneration. Calm heals. Literally, it is silent medicine, but deeply powerful. And spiritually, maintaining calm is an act of faith. It's trusting that there is a greater order at work, even when you don't understand. It's believing that everything has a purpose, even when it seems confusing. It's surrendering to the flow of life without resistance, without fear, without despair. And in that state, you begin to hear the voice of the soul. The soul doesn't shout. It whispers, and only those who are silent can hear it. That's why the wise speak little. That's why the masters walk slowly. That's why the chosen ones step away from the noise. It's not arrogance, it's protection, it's wisdom, it's the choice to preserve the sacred that lives inside of you. The Stoic is not indifferent. He is conscious. He feels everything, but is mastered by nothing. He watches the world fall apart, but keeps his center. He suffers, but doesn't surrender to suffering. He feels fear, but chooses courage. That's mastery. That's maturity. That's real power. In the next part, we'll explore Stoic techniques for cultivating calm in daily life, even in the face of difficult situations. We'll talk about using silence as a response, training the mind to resist impulse, and transforming calm into strategic action. Stay with me until the end, because real transformation begins when you decide not to react. Motivation. You need where your awareness expands and your soul finds direction. Staying calm doesn't mean being passive. On the contrary, it's a high-impact stance. A calm person is unsettling, because most people are used to living in tension, in impulse, in noise. When you remain calm, you diffuse conflicts, reveal truths, preserve energy. And that saved energy is directed where it truly matters: your goals, your purpose, your growth. One of the most powerful Stoic practices is negative visualization. It might seem strange at first, but it trains the mind to deal with adversity before it arrives. Imagine the worst-case scenario and prepare yourself for it, not with fear, but with wisdom. When the unexpected arrives, you're already ready. When the crisis comes, you're already centered. This doesn't harden you, it strengthens you. Another fundamental practice is the dichotomy of control. Always ask yourself, is this within my control? If yes, act with focus and calm. If not, let it go. Don't waste your energy trying to control what's beyond your reach: other people's opinions, behavior, or external circumstances. Direct your strength to what depends on you, your attitude, your consistency, your presence. And here comes silence as a tool. Silence is often more powerful than 1,000 words. In the face of provocation, be silent. In the face of gossip, protect yourself. In the face of chaos, breathe. This posture creates respect. It creates magnetism. It creates results. The people who achieve the most are not the ones who talk too much. They are the ones who observe, act with wisdom, and know exactly when to stay quiet. The calm mind is strategic. It doesn't rush. It sees beyond the immediate. It picks its battles. It acts with intelligence. And because of that, it wins. While others are emotionally reacting, the Stoic is planning, growing, getting stronger in silence. Success isn't about rushing. It's about staying grounded while others get lost along the way. When you stay calm in decisive moments, you transmit confidence. And confidence attracts opportunities. It attracts genuine connections. It attracts resources. People feel safe around someone who has emotional mastery. And this has nothing to do with appearances. It's about presence, about energy, about consistency. Your body feels the fruits of calm. The immune system strengthens. Inflammatory processes decrease. The brain works more clearly. Sleep deepens. You feel lighter, more centered, more alive. Calm is healing. Calm is a shield. Calm is a foundation. And spiritually, the more you train inner silence, the more you connect with something greater. God speaks in silence. Intuition screams when the mind goes quiet. The spirit leads when the ego steps aside. So if you feel disconnected, maybe you're talking too much, complaining too much, reacting too much. Try silence. It takes you back to your center. Write in the comments now, "My calm is my strength." This is your declaration of mastery, of healing, of elevation. And if this content touched you in any way, like the video, share it with someone who needs to learn to stay calm, and subscribe now to the Motivation You Need channel. Here you'll find the wisdom that transforms the invisible into the essential. You don't need answers to everything. You just need to learn how to stay, to breathe, to observe, to trust. When you act calmly, you make decisions based on truth, not pressure. You connect with your mission, not with the noise of the world. You achieve with lightness, not with struggle. Staying calm is a revolutionary act. In a world that wants you reactive, anxious, consumed by distractions, choosing serenity is an act of resistance. It's proof that you are greater than your impulses, that you have power over yourself, and that power is what builds true success. Motivation you need, where your awareness expands and your soul finds direction.